My name is Rashawn McClanahan, and I am a social studies teacher at Crestwood Middle School. I've been teaching here at Crestwood for about 8 years now, and I really enjoy this experience so far. I've always had teachers in my life that inspired me in grade school. I tell my students all the time, like, I really loved my elementary teachers. They were very nurturing, they cared about who I was as a person, and they were always inspiring me to, sort of get involved in teaching at an early age. They encouraged me a lot. My Sunday school teachers at church inspired me as well, and then my father. My father was not a teacher by trade, but he was like one of those community educators where people in the community would always come to him for advice and things like that. And so I had education all around me, and it sort of inspired me to get into teaching early on. The best part is I get to work with kids. That is what drives me. I love my job. I love what I do. And we have some phenomenal students. And what I love about Kentwood is to give me a chance to work with students who are of very diverse ethnicities and backgrounds, where I have some students who speak nothing but Spanish, or I have students who are dealing with issues in their home country that are impacting them in the United States. And so having those diverse issues has sharpened my tools a little bit and allowed for me to grow as an educator so that I can best serve them. Growing up, it's been ingrained in me, this idea of service and hospitality. I grew up with the mindset at home and in my church and in the community is about serving others, and about being hospitable. And the best way to do that is to create an environment that allows for people to feel welcome, to allow for them to feel like they're being served, and to have the resources available. So if you're in this classroom, you're gonna feel welcome in this room. I want them to remember that I cared about them and I did my best to serve whatever need they have, so that it would inspire them to do the same. It's like paying it forward. We will always want to, implant things into our youth so that they can, utilize those things in the future. And so, if I have a student that comes back, 30 years later, 20 years later, saying I inspired them to be whatever they need to be, then I've done my job. I am Rashawn McClanahan, and I am thankful to be a Kentwood Public Schools teacher.